Welcome back today, amazing and awesome people. If we're give me another 7 episode with more Hyrule Age of Imprisonment on the Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to it. So a lot of time because we just finished up this story over here. So and we go over the chapter for chapter 5. So it's a thing like that we did so far clearing the demon in snare. Well, technically we haven't because there are 2 other karate that we were just missing and 4 of the treasure chests which we already missed. Now we're not going to try to do this at 100% and try to go back to it because we just continue our progress and finishing up our objective or whatever it is that we had to do to defeat the monsters. Now there's no point of going back to Central Field, right? Central Hyrule Field, that's what it used to be called. Yeah, I got that. And of course, and we take a look at what's going on in the next story. So back underneath the depth, so we are taking on the final confrontation, which is going to take place beneath the depth, where we go face off the Demon King with the Ganondorf. So that's something we're gonna have to stay tuned and find out later. Now, first thing first, we want to make sure that we get prepped for, because there is something very special that we had to do for this quest over here called a chef contribution. The chef is in charge of a temple kitchen that has the asset that we find the most nourishing ingredient possible to help our worried soldier get through the grueling battle ahead. We had to help. Yeah, we should. Now, of course, we are about to get bonus hearts for all of each characters. Alright then, now let's get that finished.
You're better than I thought.
Alright, so each of all of my guys will gain 2 of their heart containers to increase. Alright, now take a look at what's down south to east. So this here is for the great cleanup. Catalina went off to the help of Ifizor, who can't get home or cover the road or covered in sludge, but the monster to keep wandering over and getting in for the way while he's trying to clean. Guider could have used some material to make him a little less noticeable while he works. Okay, fair enough. So Catalina is going to get another but the 2 of the bonus heart like the others. Alright, so we'll get that done. And yeah, so Catalina is all set and good to go. So there is something very special that we gotta go do first. Over here is called No Time to Rest. Lady Minoru has to follow up a way to further improve the pure pad of functionality, and she is so intent on seeing it to finish that she keeps eating and sleeping entirely. This isn't the most uncommon behavior for her, but I still like to bring her a nice meal before she wastes away. Alright, fair enough though. Okay, so we're about to increase the material sensor capacity, so let's make sure we get that one done.
I would expect no less.
Alright, I expect nothing all. Alright then, so now let's make sure that we shepherd to see whatever it is that we just missed. Now, I know because there are a lot of each characters which don't have the rightful materials, which we don't have. Okay, so you know what? I really wanted to get this quest done for Replica, so we haven't stocked up 10 of the raw prime meat. So we'll find one at the Garambi Lake Supply Depot. They do have over there. Okay, that's good enough. So we'll have more, but 15 or 14. Okay, close enough. Now let's close this and let's get this one finished. So this here is a Rito feast. Lord Replica is assembling his fellow Rito soldiers for a large training exercise, and I've been asked to make sure there's enough food to go around. I'll need plenty of ingredients if I'm going to be ready for such a feast. Okay, so Replica is going to be all set to gain 1 of his special attack gauge. Now let's get that done.
No quitting just yet.
Alright, here he is. So Replica will gain 2 of his special attack gauge. He's good to go. Now let's go ahead and check what's going on down beneath the Gerudo. See whatever it is that we're missing. Okay, well, there's nothing new coming out yet. Now we still haven't picked up 10 of the raw bird drumsticks. So how many we need? Okay, so we need 5 more. Don't suppose how we get more of a raw bird drumstick exactly. So we're just gonna have to wait for later. So some of the material that we have not picked up and some of them that we have, well, that will have to that will have to wait. So we might as well continue on the next door. Actually, before we do that, let's make sure that we get prepped first. So we are going to start enhancing weapon for today. So we'll start off with Zelda. Okay, so her weapon need to increase more. So we gotta get her up to speed. Alright, so she getting somewhere. Alright, so we'll get that up high to level 12. And she got nothing left. Alright, well, we'll do Raru's. So he's the one with the Spear of Light. Okay, so he'll be on level 11. And let's check in with that Kalemo. Alright, well, Kalemo is good. So he's a Wonder Sword at level 9. He should be all set. Now, hold on. Now, who do we bring to the depths? Okay, so you know what? I think we were allowed to switch characters. But, okay, well, at least we'll keep Mineru and Agreston company. So, let's go back up to the surface real quick. So, I really wanted to keep enhancing. So, let's start out with the Agreston. Yeah, now we'll get Agreston up to speed. So, his Boulder Breaker need to increase. Alright, so we'll give it a rest. And we'll start out with the Mineru. Well, still, we can't do anything with Mineru. Well, I'm thinking about done with Mineru. But so, there's no need of bringing Mineru to the battle. Okay, well, you know what? I think we should bring Kia to the fight because we have not used Kia in a while. So, yeah, now let's bring Kia along to our next story. So, actually, you know what? I think it's time that we go and dismantle some few weapons. Whatever we don't need. So we'll turn this 30 long stick into a Zonai Steel. And we'll do the same one. Okay, so let's do the Zonai Spear. Alright, so that will get fully increased. And look to me because we're out of spear. That sucks. Okay, but you know what? We can start out with the Gerudo Claymore. So we'll have that further increase. So we'll get it on the two-hand. Alright, so we'll keep at it. So we got here this last one for the gnarled wooden stick. Alright, I think that will do. Hold on, no, just enhanced weapons. That's it. Okay, so let's start out with Kia. Okay, so Kia Lightsteel Trident will be a level 10. So she's good to go. Okay, let's do Aggression again. Okay, so we gotta get Aggression up to speed more. So we'll keep at it. Okay, so his Boulder Breaker will be on level 13. So let's get that finished. Alright, so we'll keep it Aggression nice and strong. So that's everybody. So we can take Beneath the Depth, and we gotta go and switch out characters. So Mineru, I'm gonna let you sit this one out. So I want Kia to come by. Yeah, so we gotta get B2 up to speed so that they can level up to 50 like everybody else. Okay, so just only Rauru and Zelda. So let's see what we want to bring today. So we can start with raw meat if we like. We'll do 2. Alright, so we'll do the oil jar. I don't know. I mean, we might not have enough oil jar. So we'll do the monster strap, the Goron spice, and everything that we could acquire. Let's just take it all. And let's do the one for specials. What other special we got? So we have here, it's the Chillfin Shout. But actually, can we try removing one? Oh, okay, I can remove a ZL. So I wanted to increase the movement speed. So now what can gain more? Okay, no, we'll do this giant bright balloon seed. Okay, so that's good. So the movement speed will increase the amount by 60%. That should do good enough. Alright, so we can move onward to battle.
We make for battle.
Realizing they could never hope to defeat the Demon King within Hyrule Castle's walls, Rauru and the sages turned to their next strategy. One in which they would instead lure Ganondorf into the subterranean depths. Trusting the Night Construct and the armies of Hyrule to handle the monsters on the surface, Rauru led the sages to a site beneath Hyrule Field. There, with an abundance of sacred power at their backs, they would confront Ganondorf's tyranny once and for all. With his gaze steady and resolve steeled, Rauru had but to wait for his nemesis to arrive.
Alright, so what we got going on for hints? Okay, so something about Rauru. Nothing special about him. I mean, we saw what Rauru can do in battle, but never mind that.
The time has come. Your end is nigh, Ganondorf.
Do you truly think to lure me to the place that would have changed anything, Rauru? I'll crush you and your worthless to play alike! Demon King Ganondorf, the glue spawned of many monsters. We always knew he would have summoned monsters like this. Take courage, everyone. Leave none of them instead. Alright, not a single trace, but Gloom is so overwhelming that we can't get anywhere near him. Bad for the bad, perhaps. We should start with a monster rather than attacking him with point on. Okay, so I got the one up north, so we're going up to get the silver moblin, so we can... Well, we didn't get no flavor right. That was going to be a bad timing. But I don't know if Ultra Hand's going to help. A coward, why won't he come out here and face us himself? He's toying with us to let him be the fiend to do the dirty work while he's just to sit back and watch us. I can hardly let my little brother take all the glory. I mean, hey, your brother Rauru is putting us to work. Don't you worry about it. I expect that the battle will be long and arduous into equal measures. We'll have to adapt to whatever new challenges arise along the way. Okay, so I can't forget anything about the law because I just had Miss RV free sentences which I have not had clearly looked. Okay, so we can keep on matching the aspect repeatedly. So we can switch up with Zelda, go for the ball light, and then keep sucking off. Alright, and we'll shoot multiple arrows at this guy. Okay, so we can time it with our blocks and then stumble the attack. Alright, go for it, Zelda. Alright, so I'll leave you to still keep sucking up. And I can switch back with Rauru. Alright, go for it, Rauru. Alright, so we go match the X repeatedly. Okay, so I don't want all of my special to go to waste, so I'm gonna just keep one just in case for emergencies. Okay, so that's 2 out of 4. Look out, more enemies that are coming from behind us. Okay, so there is a stall notch we gotta put a stop to, and doing his body slam with his belly. So we'll use Rotor Surge, and then go for the weak point smash. Alright, so we'll just give it all, so we just create some heavy amount of power. Okay, so his eyeball's not falling. So I got 2 of my special attack gauge inclusive. That should be good enough. Alright, so we'll do more Royal Surge. We'll keep spamming that. And then, so we'll do the follow-up and the weak point smash. That's it. How long did you plan to watch it while your monster lay down and been alive, vile coward? Don't worry, Artie. We just had to keep fighting, and we'll draw him out soon enough. I mean, we better. It's not the wasting, but never. Okay, so hold on. So we can get the pair out with a replica. Okay, so replica is with me. So he go gain the power of wind to Raru. And we still keep fighting. And we focus. Alright, so we keep mashing the S button. Okay, and I got twist. I got twist out. Okay, so let's go for the finisher. Alright, and we'll go for the weak point smash. Go for it. And I can blow up one special if I want. Okay, so we'll get out Aggression. So Aggression got no special attack gauge increasing yet. Okay, so we perform one weak point smash as Aggression. Okay, well that already got completed. Struggle though, you wish. We'll see how long of it's a Doom Resident to absorb can last. Okay, so now I'm seeing a Silver Lanel. Alright, so stay patient everyone. These waves of enemies that will not last forever. We are the center of Hyrule. Even where the fiercest of battle, our hearts shall never waver. Alright, keep at it. Step up. Hold on, you ball light. This fight is still winnable. I'm certain of it. We just can't let him overwhelm us. Right, you are, Zelda. This is the moment of truth, and it will more than prove ourselves worthy. Okay, so try shot emitter. Okay, so it doesn't want to be still, but I tried setting it and it just kept moving to another position. Alright, so we can press and hold. Get away from that rage. Okay, how did I get no further? What the heck? Okay, there it is. Took you long enough. Alright, so we can stop it with the power of time. Go for the finishing. Allow me to follow your lead. Well, just keep up, Aggression. It's a scene that we preserve. Now the Demon King had no choice but to enter the fray himself. Have you fools learned by now? Resident is futile. No, there are so many of them. Okay, so what's with the flashback?
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
King Raru!
You're not alone, Your Majesty. Give me your hand.
Join me.
We'll show them.
Every fight I learned had brought me to this moment, and I swear I won't let you down. Okay! Well, this is a crazy insane custom. Thank you, Doug. This award has taken much from us, but it will not lose anyone else to this feat. Like people have had their homes and their loved ones and their loved ones are cruelly stolen from them. All that remains in their place is despair and dread. But no more. I will see your ambition to crush or get it done no matter the cost. Alright, so we're gonna pair up with Artie. So we'll see what Artie can do for Raru. Okay, seriously, why so much power? His power must be truly endless if he can manipulate this many phantom at once. I don't believe that for a moment. Strike them down and don't let his darkness envelop you. Yeah, well, these characters have a lot to say during their final battle with Ganondorf. If we fall here, the piece of Hyrule will be lost forever. We must fight on every one of us. Yeah, what would Kalemo and his brother think if we came all the way down here just to lose? I mean, that would be out of the question later on. Alright, so I'll go blow out one special. Alright, so we'll get the weak point smash. Go for it, Raru. Okay, so now I think it's time, so we need to get the sense up going. We'll never lose this fight because I like it. You get a thought that we don't stand alone. Now, we're not alone out here. Precisely right, Lady Kuya. With our combined might, and no foe is too fierce to overcome. Are you ready, Vesica? As soon as we deal with his minion, Ganondorf will be next. Me? I was born ready. I've been waiting a long time to wipe the grin off this guy's face. Hell yeah. Alright, do the weak point smash. Go for it, Zelda. You got it. Your phantom will no more Ganondorf, and soon the same will be true of you. So be it. I'll snuff out of your worthless alive myself if I must. What tremendous evil, how did he grow so powerful? I shall rule over all of that is and all that will come to be while you robbery shall lament your own weakness as you perish in obscurity. Okay, well, that's what he said. Okay, so a bold claim Ganondorf, but you'll not see it come to pass. Today you meet your end. Okay, so we're gonna see what the Demon King Ganondorf have with the strength granted by my secret stone, and none can ever stand against me. That's a difficult attack to deal with. We had the best to keep our distance. Okay, nothing's happened yet. Alright, so we'll get Hyrule out. The time for a word is over, tyrant. My blade will speak for me from here forth. I mean, are y'all gonna keep talking, or are y'all just gonna have to fight Ganondorf? I mean, y'all got a lot to say in the middle of this final battle. Okay, we'll give it a rest of talking and just focus on your battle with Ganondorf. I'll destroy you, Ganondorf, for all both who call the Hyrule home. Can you stop talking and just focus, please? Y'all talk too much. Can we just get this over with? All right, so we can still keep following up. And I can't go using any of my unique skills yet. Okay, why would he do that? Well, in the name of Hyrule, we go blow him up with his light beam of ours. Alright, so he's tired. And he's getting back up. Okay, so watch out, he's about to go for the full rage. Whoa, what you gonna do, Ganondorf? Well, nope, you missed. Do your surge. Ha! Even now, the new power to flow through me. My secret stone is yearning for your demise. What a center aura. How can he yet to find more strength? Okay, with me, everyone, we must have put a stop to him now before it's too late. Okay, that's not a good sign. He's in full rage now. So we need to get more batteries, and we'll get some more health. And let's try to throw some time bombs, see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna take the block because I saw what Ganondorf can do. So we can. But you know what? I was thinking about using special, but I really can't. So okay, so he got a bow and arrow. Watch out! Watch out, everyone! You roll your surge. Follow up the attack. Alright, why would you do that? Block that? Alright, press and hold the button. Oh, whoa, really? If that's what we saw that gimmick there, that reference from Tears of the Kingdom? He able to go for that, whatever that is. His power seemed to wane, if only just for a moment. I think of this may be working. Okay, that's not a good sign. Sorry, I was way too focused on reading Zelda dialogue and playing video games at the same time as part of my exercise work. So, yeah, you know what? We're gonna blow up one special and get some more hearts back. That's the only thing I have, and we can restore some health. Cause I am taking a half of proportion of hearts that are split in two. Okay, so now we're pairing up with the Sin Strike. Alright, thank you, Agretin, for lending Kia your power. So, we'll try Cyclone Sweep. Alright, I'm ready to go use one of my finisher. Alright, so if we can barely see one of Kia's combat capabilities that we go watch his basic actions. Because we have her basic actions shown on the left corner. So we'll try Frost Emitter, set that down to the side. Go for battery. Let's use Frost Emitter again. Alright, that's it. Keep going. I'm tired of these little games. Let's put an end to this, shall we? I don't think so. It's over. You're gonna lose, Ganondorf. You're gonna lose. Okay, you know what? Let's finish it for real this time. So we gotta get Rauru out. Alright, Rauru, together. You and Zelda. We gotta deal a heavy amount of damage. You only got a little bit of people left. Okay, now what's happening now?
There's something I have to tell you all. We face a powerful foe, one who far exceeds our strength. If we fail to defeat him...
Your Majesty, you mustn't speak so ominously.
I must, given the present risk. We have to be ready in case the worst comes to pass. Should that happen, I have one final tactic. But I'll need you to distract him, if we want any hope of seeing it through. I'll be counting on you, all of you, to do what must be done.
Okay, so I don't think this is the ending yet. Well, still, I mean, we were just getting halfway close to our final confrontation to face our Ganondorf. Okay, well, the real end game is 9. So is coming up hot. Well, I don't know for sure yet, but I don't want to find out what's gonna be happening in this next spoiler. Well, whatever is about to happen, we're gonna have to stick around and find out later.
What? Did you bring me here? And where do you think you're going, huh? Give me a break. Come on, please! Woohoo! Now this is the life! You're tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and you can fly! The best bud a guy could ever ask for! I'm only back because this guy dragged me here. That's Death Mountain! Oh, don't do this to me, bud, please! We barely catch our breath after cleaning up here, and he's already got his eyes trained somewhere else. You hear that, bud? You're a knight now! But you know, the journey in life's not so bad when I'm living it with you. Come on, think! What do I do? No. You're here for my bud, aren't you? We're done for.
Okay, so turn out that the Night Construct is not dead. Yeah, Showdown, you okay to fight, bud? There's a time we're gonna finish him off for good. We're not letting him pass out no matter what. Okay, let's get a little bit closer first to see that he's not Frost Crush. Okay, nope, it got a cannon. Watch out. He did me tougher than last time. Okay, let's try Rising Spiral. Nothing. Okay, so wait, what kind of shield that is? Oh wait, hold on, that's not a shield, that's a beam emitter. Sorry, I gotta fight the all be up and like that, bud. It's my fault for not being more careful. Alright, let's keep spamming more Peanuts, Frost Crust. And let's make sure we go gifts to the Night Construct something else. So I'm gonna try assigning this. So I think I want to go use the Mob and Lightning Strike. So I'm gonna pass up 14 for each. This guy started, but we're never giving it. No sorry, Bob, we aren't. Okay, so he's just throwing triple time bombs everywhere. We come way too far to lose now. Not by a long shot. Okay, so we're gonna use the beam emitter. Go for it. So it's a good gimmick because we're just pressing home the button to beam the hell out of a Forbidden Construct. Yeah, so now this is a new name for a Forbidden Construct. I already saw the title already. So that there is one evil construct we were able to encounter, but now we're seeing that the Night Construct is getting back to action because it just got unconscious. Alright, so we'll give it everything we got. Alright, so it got one more. Alright, so we'll do more constructed dive if we had to. Okay, so we're flying again. So we're taking them to the skies, huh? Fine by me, as long as we bring them down. Oh, and I guess there's no point of holding on to these anymore. Hit them up with everything that we got, bud. Hold on. I'm trying not to concentrate because I was way too busy looking at Kalamo dialogue. Okay, so hold on. Time out. I want to take this slow. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. Look out for that cannons. Yeah, well, we only got a cannon. I mean, this is straight up like a video game over here because we are going one-on-one with this bad construct. Okay, so all I got is 2 of my batteries over here. So I could use rocket. Okay, how are we supposed to avoid all of that? What the heck? Okay, let's try flare emitter. Okay, so it does the missiles, the projectile things. Okay, so we wanted to avoid the S-cross of that diagonal line. Yeah, I see you there. Don't think you can hide from me. Oh, well, what's the... Oh, not the S-cross. What the heck? Why would we always get the S-cross? Oh, whoa, watch out. What is this lineup? Dude. Okay. Keep going. We got this. How do we always take hit while I'm trying to dodge? Alright, we got the weak point smash. Let's go. We got this. Alright, so now we're repeatedly pressing Y. Okay. So wait, now I just pressed R. What just happened? Right now, Robert and Riata are probably going to toe-to-toe with the Demon King. But none of that means a darn penny if we can't beat this guy up here. Well, no sweat, we got this. So we're playing more of Galaga over here. It's straight up like Galaga. We can see in every graphic of a mechanic there, because this here is straight up like Galaga to me. Because when you play in the arcade back in the 90s, this is how you play Galaga in a 3D environment. But this is based like 2D to me. Okay, so we just gotta keep pushing straight forward. I'm practically falling apart, but they're still brave as ever. You really are the best, bud. And I'm not about to give up either. You and me are in this together to the end. Alright, so can we get some more help? Or actually, wait, I think we can. Okay, so we'll get a little bit of help. We should be good on both. Okay, how are we taking hit like that? What the heck? Oh, whoa, I see it's shooting beams at me. Alright, dodge. Flame emitter it. Keep it nice and burn. Oh, wait, watch out. Watch out. Alright, now finish it off with a weak point smash. Alright, so we can keep using all the missiles we can get. Okay, well, we're using rocket, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm still waiting. So what's happening? What are we waiting on? Alright, so the forbidden construct is coming back. So we might as well roast it. Keep going. Okay, I have no idea what I'm judging. Okay, so I think it's time. So we press the ZL and ZR. Well, this is some epic flight battle. Okay, so Kalamo's coming up with that combat there. Yo, Kalamo, be careful, bud. All right, finish it. Anytime now.
Let's finish this, bud. You and me, together.
Okay, so they ain't got a lot of health. This is the one last push, bud. Let's end this once and for all. He's attacking from above and shooting him out of the sky, bud. I'm done at being scared of this guy. Now and forever. Alright, so we'll give him the beam emitter. And can we try going again? I can rotate the camera and see where you're at. Okay, that's not cool, bud. Not cool. Alright, get the surf. Surf up, dude. He's trying to rush us. Alright, get that flurry rush. And try Moblin Lightning Strike. There you go. Okay, you disappear, so there's no hiding from us. No, get some health. Okay, so we can keep using more beam emitter. Alright, so we were taking the dodge. I got a bad feeling about this. Don't let him catch you off guard. Alright, so I can try just guard it on my own in case the beam just hit me. Well, you got... So this Forbidden Conjure got a beam emitter on his own. Hey, it's actually working. Keep it up. I mean, yeah, that's good. So, we are actually keeping it weak a little bit. I don't know for sure yet, but we're just gonna have to keep our concentration up as long as we have to. Okay, so now we're gonna take flight up to the sky again and go use whatever we got. So we got between fire, ice, and electric, shock, whatever. That one left a scratch. I mean, that's good. We keep the scratch up. Alright, so we'll keep this Forbidden Construct nice and scratch. Alright, so once that Forbidden Construct get defeated, man, we go meet up with the others, with Rauru, Zelda, and everyone else. We'll see how they're holding up. Okay, that's good push there. So we just leave it to a half of them, and once we beat this guy, the wars are gonna be all over and done with. Right, bud? I mean, yeah, that's right. Kalamo. Oh, wait, wrong button. Wrong D-stick. Hold on. So we gotta go to health. Okay, so we'll get some more health. And then it's gonna be my turn to drag you around because I still gotta find a spot to put down roots. Not like that battle will be a problem for me and you. It's gonna go great, I'm sure of it. Fair enough. Look like he's not going down without a fight. Okay, so I'll make sure. Okay, I didn't know you were going to attack. Come on now. Okay, this is my last health. I got no health left. I was way too distracted by reading. Okay, get away from that beam. Okay, well this is a long fight. I got no health left. So, you know what I should try? I'm gonna get rid of Rise and Spiral, so we need to go something heavier. So, what do we got going on? Anything good? You know, we can try out this Hinata's Crushing Blow. Let's just assign that. So we're gonna get rid of Rise and Spiral. Okay, so we can press and hold the button. Okay, watch out. I don't like the sound of that, but I'm not getting any more Flurry Rush in the right gimmick timing. Is it even time to go use special? I mean, like, come on. I need to fully heal. Alright, go use more Marbling Lightning Strike. Do what you wish. Alright, no, get Kalamo. Well, if it felt like the night contract take a lot of damage, then we'll go in and switch out Kalama. Well, we're already playing Kalama right now, so we could try Bomb Flower. Probably not the best time to mention this, but I got something to tell you. What you got, Kalamo? You're the best butter I could ever ask for, and I'm sticking with you for the rest of forever, but I mean that. Okay, well, that's sweet. That's kind word for the Kalamo. Alright, so wait, we're doing this. We're doing this right now. Okay. So we're taking this Sin Strike opportunity. Alright, that's based on teamwork. Alright. Yeah, it's done for, alright.
I've seen this before, and now, Raru!
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
You plan to hold me here? What a clever way to solve your problems. But are you ready to pay the price for this?
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
Maybe this is why you were here all along. To give your life and keep Hyrule safe in the process. It's way more than I could do. So I've made up my mind. This is where I'm putting down roots. You gave all you had to protect this land. And now it's my turn to do the same. You're the best friend a guy could ever ask for, bud. And it's time we end our journey together.
Okay, so here is our second story complete for A Clash of Constructs. Alright, well, that is our victory there. Alright, so that's 2 victories in a row. So we go press on A to see what the next cutscene had to offer us, and we go watch. So we can just skip everything, so there's nothing we can view.
Lenalia?
Lady Zelda, and Lady Minoru too. Shouldn't you be getting some rest right now?
Please, you needn't worry. I see you've made good progress too.
I have. Thank you. I swear to you, I'll finish these murals if it's the last thing I do. Someday, Ganondorf will rise again. I only hope this record can help those who will stand against him. And keep our story alive for centuries to come. I just wish the Night Construct could be a part of it.
There's no telling when such a technology might one day bring the world to ruin. In that sense, it's better we don't remember it.
I suppose there's a chance another might surface. And if an account of our companions still remained, people could exploit it for their own dark purposes. Even so, it's as if our friends were removed from history, like they never existed.
This isn't something to be sad about. They found a place to end their journey. And one day, it will be a beautiful forest. That's their story. Proof they fought beside us. Even if nobody tells it in words, the tale will live on with the land itself. And I swear, I'll never forget them.
Then that means you're going through with it.
Yes. I'll stop Ganondorf, however I must.
Right.
Our hopes and dreams will live on. And in the distant future, they'll be fulfilled.
Okay, so this here is the real true final ending there. So now that we actually knew how interesting this story goes on and on, I mean, that sense that during the prequel, I mean, we saw what Zelda just woke up by, because this is how it all started when she first met Sadia and Rauru for the very first beginning, and they all go to their home base, which is take place at the plateau, was it? I mean, it's kind of interesting to me because we kind of seen every mechanic of how it goes on and on back since the Tears of the Kingdom, and we thought about it because these people had actually did such a great job on this, because somehow we seen every mechanic from before, because Zelda did hail on to the blade of light, and it kind of adored to her because it's one of her strongest weapons she ever go use during her combat with the other monster, but that is her strongest weapon yet she ever held on to. And this is where it all started, when she first met Mineru as Rauru's oldest brother. Okay, and each 4 sages have their own mask they get to put on. Alright, well, I love to see the respect there, because this is how Agreston and Rauru become friends. And yeah, and Ganondorf was there. Because Ganondorf being such a sneaky douche there, because he wants that tear coming right out of his mind, because somehow he had all the power of the world to bring darkness to area of Hyrule, and there we saw in the cutscene because there was a blood moon there. So yeah, now every monster get to the rage on, because it's gonna be crawling with the sea of monsters, and of course this is where it all started, when Bud and the Night Construct reunite. So we get to take out to the skies and fight what's above it. Yeah, now playing at the Night Construct and taking above sky was pure epic, really. But yeah, because there's just a lot of these voice actors, a lot of these characters, and there's just so much more to do. I mean, you get to go back to playing the game, and of course you get to complete each challenge by getting whatever material you want and completing everyone's quest and getting them stronger. I mean, it's something that I had to do in 100%. So now we saw whatever that's about to happen. So yeah, now this here takes place back in Artie's home base at Gerudo. Okay, and this is where the Night Construct and Kalemo meet each other, where they first met Rauru, Zelda, and the others. Alright, because you see, somehow the people did such a fabulous job on this. I'm not going to stay mad at it, just at how fabulous they put together in building up each and every one of the mechanics from before. I mean, whatever we saw, what's going on back in Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, this here is strictly a whole new generation. How we play this on the Switch 2. Because, I mean, it has such better graphics on it, because not to see how Nintendo Switch can actually put together on these graphics, but no, because this here is only on the Switch 2. Because I meant to get the Switch 2 back saying 5 months ago since it first got announced. And I able to play the third installment of Hyrule Warriors. Because if I felt like if I wanted to play the first Hyrule Warrior game again, that would be my next top list. I will play Hyrule Warrior, the first one on the Definitive Edition. And I know Hyrule Warriors is already on 3DS. I have a 3DS, but I don't manage to go back to playing the 3DS because the graphic might be pretty bad, but it's good. But I want to get the Definitive Edition one, which runs smoothly on the Switch. Okay, so now that we can barely see this cutscene, that the Zelda is just defending herself with that blade of light there. Yeah, well, it's not so bad for them. I mean, somehow Rauru is stepping up to becoming the true king and sending Ganondorf to a place where Link had to fight Ganondorf for the very first time. I mean, for the last time he ever faced was this Ganondorf. And we saw what's about to happen now, because Ganondorf did transform into this dragon and we had to go on top of it to take it down. Hold on, something's happening. Okay, I think that was just it. Okay, so that was gonna be the ending scene there, which we already just watched. Because we saw, because the tree had gotten a lot bigger than I can imagine. Okay, so if we continue, what will happen? So we just finished the story, and now there's just so much more that we haven't done. So yeah, now I can see what's going on, because we're gonna get here is a lot of these challenges. Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot to do around here in the Pier Pad. There is so much more that we have to get done. Yeah, but I'm not gonna keep playing this. So now hold on just a second. So this here says vicious enemies. Vicious enemy will now appear across the land. They are extraordinarily strong and pose a great threat to the surrounding area. Defeat them for extra rewards. Okay, that will have to do. Linelia's sketches. Linelia had begun drafting the sketches in hope of one day to finishing her murals. Complete all the quests in each region and help her draft all of her sketches for a special reward. Fair enough. Okay, there is still a lot to do. New challenges and quests added. New challenges and quests are now available. Completing them will not raise the contribution level for their respective region or affect Linelia's progress in drafting her sketches, but they will grant an even better reward than usual. Alright, well, at least there's not enough to get around over here, because we had to pick up 10 of Linelia's sketches. But yeah, now that's gonna be a later for another time. So yeah, well, I already tried to beat the game, but I'll probably do a live stream out of this. Well, maybe in the future. So I'll do a 100% playthrough on my live stream, getting all of these challenges and quests done in 100%. But I'm not going to do it right now, not on my very first playthrough, because we just started to defeat the Forbidden Construct along with the Demon King itself. But yeah, I mean, that there was the prequel we already saw, I mean, from before. I mean, whenever we go find all the tier, we go watch this our memory of what's about to happen, because Rauru sent Ganondorf to another timeline where Link had to face off Ganondorf for the first time. But yeah, I mean, that there was Ganondorf's final defeat there, because he did transform into some mysterious dragon. Oh, I mean, that Ganondorf was the dragon that we just took down. And then we saw that Zelda came back to her timeline to go see Link again. But that do take place back in Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I remember before, because I did a playthrough. I have all 243 of the playlists of Tears of the Kingdom. It's in the link in the description. But I mean, no, I think that was 242 of the playthrough that I did, because I tried to do the 100% I could to get 100% on collecting all the armor, finding the caves and all of that. But I haven't yet to get all the Karasis in Tears of the Kingdom. I have not done that in 100%, but I already got it on 97%. Well, it can't be that many of 100% if I don't get done of finishing up whatever I had to be doing in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't plan on going back to it again. But yeah, I think that was all it, you guys. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching the grand finale of Hyrule Warrior Age of Imprisonment. So if you're enjoying yourself, just making sure you come by, hit up that EverTastic like, share via the video, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell. And stay tuned for everything. And I hope to talk to you again later on another of this time of the future with more Age of Imprisonment. So take care and have a great rest of your day.